Good Monday afternoon, everybody. It's June 16th. There's a lot going on this weekend. It was Father's Day. I had a really great Father's Day with the family. As you know, Trump had his big parade in Washington. We had a bunch of peaceful protests going on over the weekend. And of course, Israel and Iran started duking it out. So I figured I was going to tell you a little story just to kind of lighten things up a little bit. As you know, I've mentioned this before, but my father always told me, and he's Pops, the original Pops Thompson. He told me, son, you come from a long line of good old Scottish drunks and bullshitters. So he used to always tell us a lot of good, fun stories. And every time he told the story, they got better and better and better. And he can tell the story a lot better than me, or could. God rest his soul. But I thought I would share two stories about the same hunter with you. Now, I don't know where he gets these stories from. I don't know if he steals them from people. I don't know if they're true or they're false, but there was this guy, he was a hunter, and it was actually here in Texas. And he was a duck hunter, but 3 years in a row, he couldn't get a duck. He'd pop, pop, boom, and miss. Pop, pop, boom. There could be 20 ducks up there, and he'd miss all of them. So he figures he's going to do some other kind of hunting. So he's walking down this dirt road. It's no longer duck season, right? There's this long dirt road, and it's like paralleled by a big row of trees right alongside of the dirt road. Lo and behold, here comes this lone duck. And he knows it's not duck season. He looks around back and forth. He doesn't see anybody. He goes, what the hell? He goes, ch-ch. Boom, and he nails that duck, man. He's so excited. The duck goes over, hits the tree, and flips over on the other side of the row of trees. So he goes running over there, and he sees this farmer over there picking up this duck, looking at this duck like, where the heck did this thing come from? Sir, that's my duck, that's my duck. And he runs up to the farmer. He goes, sir, that's my duck. Can I have it? The farmer goes, no, this is my land. This is my duck. It's on my property. No, you don't understand, sir. I was off your property on the other side where that dirt road is over there, and when I hit the duck, it hit that tree, and the tree deflected it over here, and it's my duck. So they went back and forth and back and forth. Well, this hunter is bound and determined to get this duck. And the farmer knows that it ain't duck season, and this guy shouldn't be hunting anyway. So he tells the guy, he goes, look, I'll tell you what. This is the way we resolve things on the farm here. We're going to take turns kicking each other between the legs. Whoever gets up first, the fastest, gets to keep the duck, right? Whoever stays down the longest loses the duck. So you have to get up as fast as you can. And the hunter goes, man, I'm bound and determined to get this duck, and I'm going to win that duck. So the farmer goes, okay, it's my farm. I go first. So he hauls off and kicks this hunter between the legs as hard as he can. The hunter goes down hard. He tries pushing himself off the ground. He falls back down. Tries pushing himself off the ground, kind of gets up to his knees, falls back down again. Meanwhile, the farmer's sitting there with his watch, kind of watching the time go by. Finally, the hunter gets up and goes, okay, my turn. And the farmer goes, keep the duck. So let the guy have the duck after all. But later on that year, the same hunter has got a really messed up tooth. So he goes to the dentist. The dentist goes, well, this tooth has got to come out. He goes, but don't worry. I'm going to give you a little bit of Novocaine. You won't feel a thing. We'll pull it out and you'll be fine as frog's hairs. The hunter goes, I don't need no Novocaine. I've had my two great pains in life. Nothing phases me anymore. And the dentist goes, well, dude, I have to go in and surgically remove this thing from the top bone in your cheek there. I have to, I'm going to be digging in the bone and everything. Don't worry about it. I've had my two great pains in life. Nothing phases me. And he goes, well, tell me what these two great pains were. The hunter goes, sure. He goes, I was out hunting one day, right? It was cold winter. I had to take a dump. So I sat down next to a pine tree and I pulled my pants down and I sat on a friggin' bear trap and that thing closed right on my balls. And that's when I had my first great pain. He goes, oh my God. He goes, when did you have your second great pain? He goes, as soon as I hit the end of the chain. So those are my Pops jokes for the day. Talk to you later. Bye.